After training animation, the next one is motion path animation. Motion path. Here we create path. Along path your animation will create, right? First I'll simply explain. Here we create add classic motion guide. Here we created, or on that one more layer create. Okay, so here guide layer must be on top. The new layer is this one. Of course this is the text one, so I'll name it text. Okay, so here we have to do, below the motion guide layer we have to animate. So first create the guide. So here I am creating an oval shape. Okay. So here I don't want a fill color. I am creating one path, that too in oval shape. So I want this in object drawing mode. Yes, this is. This is path. Okay, on this path we have to move object. So here my object is, for timing, lock this one, extend the timeline so that will be visible more clearly. Here I want to create one planet type. It must be a round, and here I want in this color, suppose the green. I'm using shift and creating the round. And I don't want the outline for this, so remove the outline. Okay. You can place the another key pose. Suppose here I want to place here, 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 here. On the path, this planet will rotate, move, right? Suppose this is motion path animation for the planet animation, kind of planet, right? So here at 10 frames I'm using insert keyframe. Okay, so before that, so better you can right click and convert to symbol. So the point should be here, the registration point, right? So save. Okay, yeah, this is now at 10 frame, insert keyframe. Okay, and you can extend the path, suppose up to here for time being. Now we are at 10 frame. I'll copy this one. So that means what? I created the keyframe here. The next 10 frames I'm using insert keyframe. Okay, and place here. And again 10 frame I'm using insert keyframe. Place here. Okay, so here we have to add the motion twin. Create classic twin. So classic twin, and classic twin. Done. This will move along the path. Okay, so it is already properly placed this one. Otherwise, sometimes if you don't see the proper path animation, so you have to apply this orient to path. Orient to path. Click on this. Here this point should connect here at orient to path. Yes, this is. and the other point also should be there. So connect here. So unlock, yes, then the other one here, it is already connected, and it is there, it is already connected. Okay, when the planet is rotating, it is coming to closer to your eyes, so camera. So here the planet size should be bigger. Here and here the both sides are same. Here it should be bigger, and again it is going back, so it should be bit smaller, so that we'll feel the perspective and the distance, right? So here I'm using pre-transform tool and make it bit big size. Shift I'm using, and this is the same. Here little smaller. Done. Now if you see the animation up to here, okay, and from there to again it should connect to first frame. So that means here also you have to do one more keyframe, insert keyframe. Okay, and here I'll copy this one and I'll paste here, paste frames. So from there to here, that will reach, and use create classic twin and check the orient to path. Yes. Now let us check this one. Okay, so your animation will be here only up to 40 frames. So extended frames you can remove frames. Now check the animation here on the timeline. Now it is rotating along with the path. You can extend the text also. In order to check the text movie, this is nice, it is moving, but the path is not visible. Why? Because it is adding as a guide, right? Motion guide, but should visible. So what to do? I'll copy this, I'll duplicate this one layer, duplicate layer, okay, and drag this down here. This is up to here, move down. Okay, let us copy this one manually. So copy frames and create a new layer and paste here, paste frames. Now this is your frame. Here you can give some glowness here. I'm using filters. Some glow I'm adding to the path, that to some blue glow, and increase the size, glow size, say to 15. Okay, now let us see this one. Now see, so if you add any background like a sky background, it looks more good, right? So create one more layer here. This is where sky, galaxy, or otherwise galaxy. So already I downloaded, it is there in my library here. This is my pick, drag and here, drop, and make it big size. I'm using Q transform tool, make it big size. Okay, this is the size. Now play this one. This is nice, fantastic. And even you can rotate this one. How to do that? Select all frames, the guide layer, and this planet one, and this is the path duplicate, actually path, and here this name is guide. So select these layers by pressing the shift here, the 3 layers, and give the name here, the planet, Now galaxy, planet and path. By pressing shift, select this up to here, these 3, and right click here, cut frames. Next, come to insert menu, new symbol, planet, name it planet, save OK. Then here, the new insert timeline, right click and paste frames, pasted frames, and come back to that stage. Yeah, now your layers are deleted, right? So already those layers are empty. So because already we cut those layers, and even you can remove these 2, and 1 empty layer should be there, and place the planet. This is the planet. Okay, now you can turn this one and play this one. We'll understand. This is nice. If you want, you can duplicate this one and you can play this one. Suppose here I'll make another duplicate of this one, or otherwise I'll create one more layer here. I'll place the planet here. This time make it smaller. It should be somewhere. And here I want to change this color because the planet has different colors. Maybe this. Now play this one. This is really nice looking. And if you want, you can move somewhere here, but this is enough. It's looking nice. So this is the motion path animation for the planet animation. Okay, so you can rotate, you can move objects along on the paths, and suppose motorbikes, cars, anything, you draw whatever you want path. On path, your vehicles, your objects can move automatically by using this motion path animation.